guys, Jess here. I'm back and I am sharing with you tonight a couple of new organization finds that I have found out in my ventures, and you know, I wanted to share them with you because it may spark an idea or solve a storage solution in your craft room. So yeah, here we go. I'm just going to jump in and share with you what I found. So first I found this cute little drawer caddy by Mainstays. It's a Walmart brand, I believe. And this little guy is, let me give you dimensions first. It's about 11 inches long and 8 inches tall. And it has these two metal baskets that actually pull out like drawers. And let's see, the width is about 4.5 inches wide. The baskets are about a little over 3.5 inches wide. So nice size baskets. And so you can see this is what it looks like from the front there. And again, these little drawers pull out. So I was thinking this would make really good mixed media storage, thinking about sprays. So I grabbed some of my Delusions to plop these guys in here. And they fit beautifully. And then I grabbed some of the smaller guys, which you could do either size. But some of the smaller ones up top, and let's see, we got some Nuvo drops that could fit in as well. I've got some of the taller Lindy's sprays, and let's see here. I've got 8 of the larger ones on the bottom. Let's see how many we can fit in. There's it, and we get I think I can fit 2 more. Heidi swaps in there, and I still have some room. So it depends on the size of your mixed media sprays there. But we can fit a ton up top here, and then let me just pull out the bottom. How awesome is that? A great alternative if you don't have a lot of space, and it's a drawer functionality. So I just love this thought for mixed media. So that was my initial thought here for this little guy. But then I was like, what else can we use it for? So I figured, let's try out some other alternatives. Let's put these guys back. Okay, so the next thing I was thinking would fit is tiny stamps. You could fit a lot of these on here. You would need some sort of like, you know, if you had a lot of them, you could put some sort of little like toothpick in the holes here to keep them standing up. But you could fit quite a few 3x4 stamps or 3x4 cards. So let me just keep going here. Alright, that's quite a bit, not even all the way full. But you could, like I said, you could get some sort of stick of some sort that goes across in between the wires, in the middle of the wire holes here in the basket, that will hold these up. But again, what a great alternative for your small stamps or Project Life cards. And the same for the bottom. You have enough height where these would fit no problem down here. So again, a nice narrow storage option for your Project Life cards. I'm trying to think if I have anything to kind of test out my little theory here. I don't think that I do. But yeah, I'm thinking like a little dowel or something. That would work perfect. Or if you have enough cards, you wouldn't need anything. Let me grab more. Let me just tell you guys, for my 3x4 cards, I have two 2 caddies from scrapbook.com that hold all these. And look, this holds a ton of Project Life cards. Look how great that is. I love this little drawer. I think it's so versatile. You got your little tabs on here, and again, you could do top and bottom. That is a ton of Project Life storage. And takes up such a small amount of space. You're talking a little over 4 inches width. So, love this, love this, love this. So again, that's Project Life cards and stamps. My other thought was, again, you could do enamel dots too, because they're about the same size. You can get a bunch of enamel dots in here. Big fan of that as well. Let's see, get these back in their places. Okay, so my other thought for this little caddy was washi tape. So currently I keep my washi in one of these clear containers, but if you don't have a system like I do, you could stack up your washi in this little drawer system like so. You don't have to make them neat, you could just toss them in here, but I like to line my washi up. And you could do this with both the top and the bottom. It would give you a good visual as to what you have for washi tape. Let's get them, stop them from rolling around here. Alright, and this is just one of the shelves, not both. Again, we're just finding room. You would obviously be a lot tidier than I am right now with this, but you get the idea. This is for demonstration. But look, all of your washi fits on this top little drawer. You can pull it out, take it to your desk, and you can do the same thing with the bottom. So, a great little washi container, right? So what do we've got so far? We've got stamps, 3x4 cards, mixed media, washi. Tell you, this little guy is versatile. So I'm going to toss these in here. I'll neaten these up later. Do as I say, not as I do. And then I was thinking same thing goes for, you could do your roller date stamps in this little guy. Those fit 2x2 here. So you could fit a bunch of your roller date stamps. Plenty, really. Which is really nice. You could even fit your small, if you wanted to do it, you could do punches. These are a little big, but they do fit. So you could keep punches in this as well. But my favorite use for this was, I really think, mixed media, washi, or Project Life cards. And if you guys use something like this or use this actual caddy, I'd love to hear what you use it for. But I just thought this was a really great find. I will definitely link it below. And I was so excited about it, I wanted to share with you guys. So this is item number 1 that I found here. So we're moving that off to the side. And my next find is this guy right here. So I found this tray in the closet organization section in Walmart. It is a 3-pocket tray. I think the intent for this is like socks or undergarments. Like you fold them up and put them in here and like put it in a drawer. But when I saw this, I immediately thought of storage for my craft room. So this guy is a little over 13.5 by 11 3/4. And I tested this out. This fits beautifully in the Michaels Simply Tidy cubes. And it also fits in the Better Homes and Garden and Threshold cubes, so probably the Calyx as well, because of the narrower width on this side. So if you had those cube units, maybe with a shelf in between, you could fit 2 of these, one on top of the other. And so when I first saw this, I immediately thought of Project Life storage. And again, 3x4 cards, you guys. This would fit so many 3x4 cards in here. Ton of them. So we also typically have 3x4 and 4x6. So my thought was simply to put the caddy this way, and you would just plop your 3x4 cards this way, and then 4x6s, 2 side by side. Look at that. You know how much Project Life you would fit in this one container? I'm like floored. I just think this is such an awesome, versatile unit here. So I could fit my entire collection of Project Life cards in this one caddy and still have room. And what I love about it is I have these smaller cards that I have not been able to really include and visually see in my stash. So now I can put them on the front side and have visibility into all these, what are these? 3x6s. These 3x6 cards. And I think I have 3x8s as well. So I just love that. Again, versatile, and it fits a ton. A ton. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about this container. So Project Life is what I saw immediately when I looked at this container. But then I started thinking about what else could we store in this little guy. Well, let me just show you. It fits thickers beautifully. Look at that. I just grabbed a big solid handful of thickers. And it has these dividers in between, which is really nice because you can categorize them and parse them out. Let's see how many fit. 6x12 stickers. Those also fit perfect, and I still have room in here. This just makes me so excited, you guys. And I think this was pretty inexpensive. It was like $5 to $7, I think. I mean, this is so awesome. And there's more, and I still have room. I mean, this one pocket fits a ton of thickers. Just what a great option. You can keep them a little loose, they lean back, they're easy to flip through. Again, you could do a shelf in your Simply Tidy or your Calyx units or Threshold units, and they would fit in this way if they would go in the narrower way in your Better Homes and Garden or Calyx, but Simply Tidy they would go in this way, so you'd be able to see them. So I just love this container. I will link it below, but win in my book. Project Life cards and thickers, but that's not all. There's something else we can store in this little guy. My other thought was punches. If you're not really sure or don't have a place for your punches, this is another great system. And I have a bunch of different shapes to show you. A bunch of different sizes. So we've got the EK tools, which fit these beautifully. We've got the round one from Friskers. Martha Stewart, the different sizes. We've got the border punches. Another round one. Some of the larger, I think these are just like a Michaels or Recollections brand. And then, well actually let me do this. These little guys fit in there like so. So that just gives you a sense of how many punches you could fit in this tray. And they're on display. The EK tools, you could fit 2 deep. These are, I love these punches. I think I want to upgrade what I can to these because I just love them so much. But look, you can fit 2 deep. And 1, 2, probably 4 across. So you could fit 8 EK punches in this one row. But same goes for the Martha Stewart. These guys, they fit a little bit. They don't go all the way to the bottom, but enough where you could fit the border punches this way. Again, so versatile. You could fit it on your cube shelves or on top. Easy to see, easy to grab, line of sight, but still contained. Love it, love it, love it. And that's not all. But wait, there's more. So let's take these punches out. Guys, you know me, I get so excited about organization items. And I love finding things that multi-purpose, multi-use. So then, I was thinking about my inks. This fits your Distress Oxides perfectly. Perfectly. And look how many would fit in here. It doesn't fit your regular inks that way, but you could put them, you know, the longer ones. These are the stamp markets. You could fit those in this way if you'd like. But like I said, I was thinking, you know, Distress Oxides. You get your labels on the top. It is the perfect size for these, you guys. And we know how many colors, oops, that one's coming off, there are in these different distress inks. Look at that. How awesome. Oh, my stamp market's falling. You could do them that way. Or, let's see, they go at least 4 deep, maybe 5. Yep. You could go 5 and have them sit this way on your shelf. And then let's see how many we get across. I think 4. Yep, look at that. So you could fit up to, let's see, 4, and then what did I have? 5, 20 Distress Oxide or Distress inks in one row. So that's 60 in this one container. 60 Distress Oxide inks. I just, like, it's just awesome. I'm just so excited about this. So excited. So these stamp markets are kind of unique stamp pads. They're a unique shape, but let's try another one. I've got my Prima Color Theory. So again, we could fit them. All right, they go 3 this way. I don't know if I would do them. You could do them this way if you wanted to, but you really can't see them very well. So, but even still, you get 3 across. So you would get 9 of these in one of these containers. That's if you, I set them up on the side. I have no problem with that. Some people don't like it. So you could fit them this way. If you did it this way, you could fit a couple more on top. Again, that just makes it harder to see what color you have. But it could work. If you're limited on storage options for your stamp pads, why not, right? Those fit just as well. They fit great. But I was most excited about the Distress Oxides. Like, I was like, I wonder, and sure enough, they fit. And I know there have been a lot of people who are like, how do I store these? And you know what? As I'm looking at this, let's try something here. let's just try something. If you had this up against like a wall, you could also store them this way. Or if you did some adhesive on the bottom, so this, it's pretty sturdy, but it's a little wobbly. So if you did some like adhesive on the bottom here, you could store them like this all the way up and then label the sides here. So a very inexpensive stamp storage solution. And then you could do the same with your other ink pads. The only downfall to this is that you have to take the multiple stack off to get to them. But again, this is inexpensive, affordable solution. So if you're willing to, sacrifice a little bit of functionality, which is like they don't have individual dividers, right? But again, you could make that work if you really wanted to go that route. You could add some foam slats in between here and make your own stamp holder. But I think, laying it down works just as well. So again, I was just super excited about this tray. And let's see. Again, you could put roller date stamps in here. You could put your embroidery thread in here. There's just, the possibilities are truly endless with this container. I can't tell you how much I love it. Alright, let's get these put away. You could do those of you who do any sort of vinyl or foil. These are some foil rolls I have that go with the foil quill. You fit those in there too. You could do paintbrushes, you could do your blending tools. Again, just a really versatile container. Really versatile. So I think we've kind of covered a lot of ground with this one container. So I'm so excited about it. I absolutely love it. And so I was thrilled to share it with you guys. So I'll make sure that I link this in the description below. And I'm just looking, look at that. I just had my foam roll tape. Those don't fit as nicely, but my tape dongles do. So this could be for your overstock as well. Fit your tape. Just so versatile. Okay. I could probably continue to find different ideas and options for this container, but I'll move on to the next one. Alright, so again, this was in the closet section, and if I can find it online, I'll link it below. Alright, next up is these Bright Room stackable bins with lids. You get them from Target. They are 11 inches and 13/16 square. It does come in a little bit at the bottom. So these do not fit 12 by 12 in here. However, I love these mainly for, I was thinking mixed media storage. So for those of you who have, I was thinking embossing powders. So I would just put the embossing powders in here like so, right? A lot of us, I only have a few, but you could fit embossing powders, Versamark, and then your tools as well. All in one container. So this can be your embossing container, okay? You could put your acrylic paints in here, some of your mixed media, your little pearlescent mixed medias in here. You'd have plenty of room. Your Oh, I have a tray in here. Your paint palettes with your paintbrushes. So you could do a paint palette, your paint palettes on this side, and then you could add a little container, and you could have all your paintbrushes on the other side. Put your lid on it, label the front, and then these fit perfectly in the cube units, and you can stack, I believe, 4 of these high. So look at the storage possibilities, how much you're maximizing that vertical space in your cubes. So just think about painting, embossing, mixed media, or like your modeling, your Nuvo paste. Like, again, these just allow you to maximize so much of your storage. I can put all of these Nuvos in here. And then there's enough to stack another row on top of these. And then I put the lid on it. I label it. And then I've got tons of mixed media on one shelf. I just think these are so inexpensive. These are like $2 a piece, you guys. Like, so inexpensive. So versatile. They're clear, so you can see what's in there, but you could also put a pretty label on the front. Again, I just think these are awesome. If you wanted to, you could put embellishments in here, embellishment collections if you wanted to. I personally am not a fan of that because I don't like things like all mixed around. But if you found smaller containers, you know, like if you have a long container and then maybe 2 smaller ones that fit in here, and then you can put embellishments in here as well. So that's an idea too. But for $2, talk about maximizing your storage possibilities. Awesome. Fabric pieces, you could do your scrap paper in these. And I'm sure you guys are yelling at me through the TV saying, oh, and you could do this, Jess, you can do that, this. I really just think it's one of those containers that, again, gives you lots of possibility, a lot of opportunity to store different product and to maximize the space in your craft room. And it's affordable. My favorite part, right? That it's affordable. You know, when I was thinking about embossing, I could also toss my embossing gun in with my embossing. You could fill this thing up full of washi tape if you just want to dump them all in and have one container of washi tape. You could do that too. So again, $2 a piece. 4 of them fit in the cube units, the Threshold and the Better Homes and Gardens cube unit. You can't beat it. It's such a steal, such a good storage investment. It really, really is. So I'll link these below. These are at Target. All right, last but not least is one more storage container that I found at Walmart. And I just loved the look of these. They're a little higher end looking, if you will. But I also thought the functionality was great. So these are office storage basket, they're called, and they have a lid, so a removable lid that fastens on. And it's just plastic, but it has this wood grain look, which I love. And it's just your basic white plastic basket, but I love the fact that it has a lid because these are stackable. And you could fit 2 of these, I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I did the test. You could fit 2 of these high in a cube unit. And so I know you guys have seen my craft room previously where I have the white baskets with the H shelf right in the middle. So I have a shelf on a basket on bottom and a basket on top. Well, this kind of removes the need for that shelf because you can just stack the baskets one on top of each other. It's got a great lip so you can label it. And again, you could fit so much in these baskets. Again, mixed media. You could do punches. You could have all your punches in one of these baskets. You could do your thickers. I'm just tossing these punches in here so you can get a sense of how much actually fits. All of those, and there's still a little bit of room. Just plop the lid on there, and then you have an excellent container that you can take off your shelf and bring to your desk if you want, but you can also label it on the front that says punches, and it's a neat and tidy container. So this is perfect for you that are hidden storage folks that don't like, you don't like seeing your supplies. You like them in closed containers. This is a great option. Let's see about the one thing I haven't tested. I was thinking about embellishments, right? You could make these you could put your stickers, your alphas, all different types of embellishments in here as well. Again, you could find smaller containers to put in here, and then you could, section this out. So I have a couple of Dollar Tree clear containers right here that fit perfectly in here, and then I can come in and I can get my smaller stickers and I can line them up, and this could fit a bunch of small stickers in here perfectly. So, and it's contained, again, for those hidden organizers, the ones like everything neat and tidy, which I appreciate. And again, your thickers fit in here. The one thing is you can't put a lid on it. They can't stand completely high, so they'd have to be angled a little bit, but you can still fit thickers in there. So again, just a real versatile storage box, and I just love that it had this like faux wood grain lid on it. I just think it's really aesthetically pleasing. It looks kind of high end. And they had different colors. They had gray, pink, I think a blue, teal color. So another great storage piece. So I had to share this with you as well, just for another option. And again, they fit beautifully in the cube units, right? Let's maximize that storage in there. You know how I love those cube units. And yeah, so I think that's it, guys. So those are my newest finds for craft room storage and organization. I hope you enjoyed these ideas. And again, I'll put the links to everything below. And please make sure you go over to Jessica Grace and Friends. Sorry, no. And please make sure you go to Craft Room Cleanup if you end up utilizing some of these containers. I'd love to see what you store in them. So make sure you snap a photo and share it to the group. Let's inspire each other and see how far we can stretch these containers. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Happy organizing. Bye.